Nazdar lišáci, po delší době pokračujeme na vaši žádost Walking Dead. Retribution. Snad jsem to řekl správně, kurde. Nic, hele, máme pár minut, no, teď jsem chtěl kouknout na hodinky, on má na druhé straně než já, nevadí, ale počkej. Máme tady úkol, že máme podat zprávu Sable, jo, to bude Sable, že jí máme dát novinky o rádiové stanici. Jdeme na to. To bude asi v autobuse, ten mikrák. Uvidíme, já jsem zkusil nějaký věci naházet do toho koše, ať máme nějaký ty zásoby sebe. Král za staraváren má otevřeno, jasný, jenomže to je druhý úkol. To je tady ten. Počkej, provedáme teda... Zkusíme kontaktovat tu Sabal, ne? No nic, tak jdeme teda teď za tím králem za stavárem, protože nevím, jak je mám kontaktovat. Nevím, jaký kanál. Možná tady to bude. Ne, není to tu, takže nevím. Každopádně bouchačku máme, při nejhorším mám ještě jednu. Hele, počkej tady, tohle nepotřebuji. S tímhle taky nehraju. A dám si tam my tady nemáme luk nebo zbraň. No, počkej, zkusíme tuhle sekirku. Tak si vemu, necháme to bejt, jdeme, uvidíme, kam nás to zavede. Počkej, on tu vysílačku vlastně. Ne, tak vysílačkou taky ne, nevím, jak ji mám kontaktovat. Každopádně jdeme dál. Tak, jsme tu, ale někde je ten týpek za staváren. Tady? Jo, tady je, hele.
We've been staring at that door for hours hoping you'd come through it. Damn good to see you.
Hey.
What's the matter? The priest put you in a bad mood? He can be a pushy son of a bitch.
Sounds familiar.
Can it, Dez? What did Father Carter have to say?
He's in. He did have a few stipulations. He gave me a letter to give to you.
That son of a bitch. All right, put it in the drawer.
Takže dal nám ten dopis vlastně ten kněz. Tak ukáž.
Man of God, my ass. He's a wolf, this guy. Shifty, but fuck it. He can have it his way. With the preacher bringing his exiles to the table, we will have people in every corner of this city. There's a whole lot of demand out there, tourists, and everybody in Nola's gonna know that the Pond King always delivers.
It doesn't sound as cool as you think.
Keep quiet, Dez. I'm doing business with the tourists. You'll get your cut once the goods start flowing through here from our exiled friends. With everybody still dazed from the shitstorm in Old Town and the reserve fiasco, this trade network is the perfect plan at the perfect time. Supplies have never been harder to come by.
Just make sure my cut is substantial, Sonny. Then we won't have a problem.
I'll tell you what I tell all my associates. I haven't operated this fine establishment for 28 years, through a fucking apocalypse even, by breaking my promises. You've got my word, and my word is good as solid gold.
It's true. He does say that to everybody.
That's enough, Dez. One thing you gotta know about the exiles, they're like catfish, night feeders. So you'll need to venture out after dark to do business with them. Work that UV flashlight to find where they've set up shop. It's a whole different ballgame at night. But the exiles say it's the best time to scavenge. Less competition, lots more loot.
Thanks for the tip, Pawn King.
You know I got your back, tourist. Listen, while you're here, I got a favor to ask you. It would help the trade network out a whole lot. Our old friend Henri, he had stuff hidden all over this town. He was like a fucking squirrel. Couple of nuts here, couple of nuts there. Most of it I could care less. But he and I were in the middle of a deal for one of those stashes, and then he got himself dead. I happen to know where he hid it. You can keep whatever else you find, but the batteries, those belong to me.
You expect me to risk my ass for 9 volts?
It may seem trivial to you, I know, but the whole trade network relies on batteries to keep in touch. I know more than a few exiles who would gladly exchange their firstborn for one damn 9 volt.
Better be worth it, Sonny. My patience has limits.
Believe me, I have no intention of testing it. So it sounds like we got us a deal then. The spot ain't too far from here. An old recording studio in the French Quarter. Lots of fond memories. Henri and I used to do session gigs there. Him on slide, me on bass. We even played with Slim Dog Fortune once, if you can believe that.
Recording studio, French Quarter. Anything else I need to know?
Yeah, how to get into the place. The cat who owned the recording studio was a lunatic, Martinique the Martian Driscoll. He was a bit on the paranoid side, thinking everyone was out to steal from him. Didn't trust us musician types as far as he could throw us out the front door. He was always switching the door code, sometimes every other day.
Where do I find the code?
The Martian was something of a ladies' man. Had a dalliance with a different lady every week. So he set himself up with a private suite at the Hotel Eclair. Every time he changed the door code to the studio, he'd leave it there for whoever he had coming around. You find room 212, you find the code.
Room 212. Got it.
One last thing. We're not gonna be keeping regular business hours from here on out. Security reasons. I'm sure you get it. We'll shout out on the radio when the doors are open, so stay tuned in. Good luck to you, tourists.
Ty vole, takže on po nás chce baterky od nějakého týpka, který vymění kód od dveří a to najdeme. A to najdeme tím, že půjdeme do nějakého hotelového pokoje a tak. A najdeme tam kód k těm dveřím, ty vole. Takže počkej. Vydejte se do hotelu. Třeba vím, kde ten hotel je. Tak pojď, Pipino. Já musím zjistit, kde je ten hotel. Já jsem zapomněl, jak mám kontrolovat, jak mám kontaktovat tu Pipinu. To samé, že ti tady napíšou, že máš do hotelu, nepíšou kde, kam. Nevím. Tyhle, to tam bylo napsané, já jsem chuj. Byl to pokoj 202. Nevím, jestli to jsme vytáhli. Dobře, já myslím, že tady nejsou. Ha, hele, pokoj 202, máme to, super. Takže tady má být někde kód, jo. 212, ne? 202! 205, 203, 206, 212, tak tady, ne 202. Já máme ho tu. Takže tam je kytara, jo, obchod s kytarou, jakoby. Dobře. Najděte nahrávací studio, mi píšou, ale jako jak poznám, kde to je. Kde to je? Hele, tady něco je z druhé strany. Owen Street, něco takového. Fuj, masakér. Tak se jdem podívat, jestli to najdeme na té lodi. Já myslím, že ne, teda, ale uvidíme. Dobře, tak to je tady. Tam napsali, že když odejdem, tak se náš pokrok v misi restartuje, což znamená, že to je tady někde. Tady. Orland Street. Už to vidím. Měl bych dávat větší pozor. Tak, hledejme kytaru. A mami. Ten kód byl jak? 6160. No. No a teď musíme najít ty baterky. Tady je to nahrávací studio. A my se tam nedostaneme. Já nevím kudy. Aha, to bude jasně horem. No, tady je hodně, saďte se, že ty hovada budeme muset jít ven. Takže bude nejlepší je tady vystřílet, si myslím. Já srandu, ne? Kde se tam vzal? Tady blbě přes to míří. Čupko jedna. Dobré, ale nějak dochází náboje. Aha, já mám úplně jinou zbraň. Ježišmarja. Proč to svítí? Asi jsem ji měl vzít. To bude tudy dolů, že jo? Určitě, no jasně. Kdo to je, kurva?
Who the fuck are you?
I am Garrick.
Who?
You haven't given me much thought, but I have been thinking a lot about you. You're not as I expected.
Is that right? What did you expect?
A human wrecking ball.
I'd go with force of nature, but that might be overdoing it.
No one told me you had a sense of humor.
Yeah, let's just keep that between the two of us. So, what's this all about?
I persuaded the Pawn King to set this up. I suspected you wouldn't meet with me otherwise. You knew my wife, May, and I need to speak with you about her.
Jeho žena je May? Ty vole, ta byla na začátku. V první kapitole, ale nevím ty vole, kdo teďkon zrovna. Jo, už vím, my jsme s ní dávali ty dopisy, on jí oddělal ten, jasný.
I knew May.
I appreciate your honesty. Most people will lie when they find themselves cornered. Perhaps you have heard the tales about me. That I am mad, a cannibal. The tower convinced May I was executed for my supposed crimes. A burning pile of lies. The perpetrators, all of them, will pay. And their numbers are dwindling rapidly. You were the last to see May alive. You know her fate.
Last I saw her, she was alive.
Alive? You expect me to believe that?
Look, if she's dead, I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with it.
Lies exactly as I suspected. But the truth no longer matters. My decision has been made. You will face retribution.
Shit happens to people all the time. Innocent people. It's not fair, but it's the fucked up world we live in.
I'm grateful we had the chance to speak, Tourist. To put a face to a name. Our paths will cross again. That shiver you feel will be my breath on your neck. That knot in your stomach. My footsteps drawing near. That screaming nightmare.
Tak co mu je?
The sound of my voice. You will know the dread you have wrought upon my family. And then, when I have seen enough of your suffering, you will face the truth of your depravity. For now, I will let you live. But only for as long as it amuses me.
Hovado jedno. Jasně. A pistole na hovna. Zdrej, Foxíku, zdrej. Bouchl jsem se zase do stolu. Dobrý, hele, žijeme. Co to bylo za hovada? Jo, najednou to vylezeš, ty hovado, najednou. Dobrý, potřebujeme nějakou výbavu, ježišmarja. Máme 3 náboje, super. Počkej, už máme jít pryč, ne? Máme počkat, až nás kontaktuje. Šéf zastaváren, ale co jsem pochopil, tak ten hromotluk řekl, že nás podělal, ne? Ten šéf zastaváren. Aspoň to tak vypadá. Dobře, no tak dobrý, teď jsme v obraze, jak fungovat. Super. Na kanále 65, to tam máme. Teď je průser v tom, že my máme kontaktovat tu Pipinu. Jenomže já nevím, jak. 79 nábojů, jo. Furt 79 nábojů. No a 95, dobrý, takže už si můžeme vyrábět bouchačku i náboje. Super, co na to potřebujeme hodně? Části pistole, zpracovatelný kov, šrouby a matice. Části pistole, to je i tohle? To tu nemám. Části pistole 1. Což je za ten úplně obyčejný, za tu úplně obyčejnou pistoli. Části pistole, no, tak to je prd. Nevím, kde sbírat, asi budeme hledat teda rozmlácený, musíme hledat rozmlácený zbraně. Takže, rozmlácený zbraně, co dál? Kov, šrouby a matice. No, masakr. 65, on se ještě nevozval, tady nemáme jako s ním mluvit. Jo, to vodilo to auto vlastně. Což teda musíme počkat na to pípnutí ty vysílačky, ne? Máme jí podat zprávu, já fakt netuším kde. Počkej, v tom úkrytu by měla být, ne? Doufám, že tam bude, dojdem se tam kouknout. Jinak už pak nevím. Tady vyslal ten náš kamarád. Hele, tady je, to bude ona určitě.
You're back. Listening on the radio. Nothing but a bunch of dead air. What happened?
Sorry about that. I don't have any formal training as a DJ. Turns out the tower doesn't give a shit about commanding the airwaves. They were there for a generator. Loaded it up and got away before I could stop them.
A generator? Why would they want that? We got all the power we need at the compound.
It's true. The tower doesn't use a ton of electricity. What they need, they get from solar. Generators eat up fuel, which is, like, very limited.
So, what the hell's going on here?
Beats me.
Fucking mama. Always one step ahead.
Damn. I was really looking forward to people hearing JB raging again. We gotta find a way to get it on air.
Don't worry, it'll get out there. We can't let this derail our plan. So, you got anything else to report, tourist?
Blbá mapa, skvělá mapa.
Found a cool map. It's got some scribbles on it.
Can't be that cool. Let me see it.
Ona chce ukázat tu mapu.
It's a tower map. I recognize the patrol routes. Looks like it lays out some exile locations in different parts of the city. Maybe they're encampments, fortifications.
Mama's not gonna tolerate a priest organizing a bunch of exiles. She's coming for them, and they gotta get ready.
Thank you, tourist. This is useful. We'll be in touch again when we figure out our next move. In the meantime, keep yourself safe.
Safe. Every day is a hell ride. But I like it that way.
Takže taky máme čekat, než se ozve. Počkej až nás kontaktuje na kanále 65. To je ten král. Zastavárek, nic jiného není. Oni nás budou kontaktovat tou vysílačkou. Jasný, chápu. Nic, hele, zkusíme se vyspat, uvidíme, jestli se ozve, pokud ne, tak budeme muset počkat nějak, no. No počkej, mohli bychom si vyrobit nějaký nůž, ne? Zajímavé, že tato baterie není v úkolu. Co dál si vezmu? Hele, asi nic. Zkusíme se vychrápat, uvidíme. Den 4 pozdě večer, takže nám bude volat.
The Pond King is open. Tourist, I need to talk with you about something. Please, if you can hear this.
Takže už se nám ozval. Tak jdeme za nima, no. Uvidíme, co nám řeknou čupky. A ukaž, co máš.
Thanks for coming. Seriously, my dad's in the back. He's fucked up.
Get his ass up. He has some explaining to do.
He can't get up right now. He's disgusting.
Who the fuck's here?
The tourist person!
Jesus. I can't talk. My fucking guts.
He set you up, obviously, which is totally not okay. But he's sick because of me. I dosed his beans with some potent stuff I found. I needed to talk to you. He... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. When he finds out I told you to come here, I don't know what he's gonna do to me.
You should be fucking nervous. I'm not someone you want to cross.
I know. It wasn't me, I swear. I had nothing to do with it. Please, let me explain. Garrick threatened my dad. Told him that if he didn't set up a meeting with you, there'd be consequences. So, my dad did what he was told. That's the truth.
Whatever. Just tell me what you need.
Water, Dez. Hurry.
I'm coming! Garrick's a psycho. He needs to die. But he's like a beast, too. That bomb suit he wears, I've seen bullets just bounce right off him. You're gonna need more firepower, and I can connect you with a friend of mine who has access to it. But first, I need you to get a message to someone from me.
Asking me for a favor? Gotta be kidding.
I'm serious. You're the only one who can help me.
And the bucket. Come and empty this fucking thing. The stench. Christ, making me sicker.
I need you to find my mom. Her name is Lola. Last I heard, she was in Via Corolla, the exile camp, so go at night. She said to use a UV flashlight to follow the fiddleback symbols, some sort of spider-looking thing, I guess. Anyway, tell her that she can't leave. Not yet. Tell her she has to wait for me.
Lola. Got it.
Desiree! Now! Jesus!
Sorry. I gotta go.
Ježišmarja, máme najít její mámu, oni nám pomůžou najít nějakou pořádnou bouchačku, aby jsme mohli zabít toho debila, že prej se od něj odrážely kůlky. Ježišmarja. Via Carola. Zajímavý, že tady vždycky je zombík. To nejde. Tady odsaď se tam taky nedostanu, že jo? Musíme počkat do dalšího dne. Jasný. Musíme si odpočinout. Tak se jdem vychrápat. Slyšáci, já to tady ukončím. Stejně se musíme vychrápat, pak počkat do večera, jít tam. Takže já si to aspoň připravím na další videjko. Takže budu rád, když hodíte podporu, však to znáte. Ty vole, tady je těch věcí, já to ještě musím pořádně vyházet. Však to znáte, budu se na vás těšit u dalšího videa, nebo se přijďte podívat na streamek. Mějte se hezky a zatímco.